Good morning, Bridgeport City. We're back with the Nick Parks Show. Our next guest became infamous for stirring the pot on last season of the Real Simwives of Bridgeport. But you haven't seen her on the social scene in a long time. Here to address the rumors of her divorce, rivalries, and new face, please welcome Avery Jonah.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Avery. You are a gorgeous girl, but clearly you have done some procedures. What exactly did you have done?
Well, I had a nose job, eyebrow lift, jaw reconstruction, lip injections, filler in my cheekbones, breast implants, and some liposuction to sculpt my body.
But why? You were beautiful before.
Are you saying that I'm not beautiful now?
No, you're gorgeous now, but before you were so... girl next door. A lot of us feel like this is a cry for help.
Oh, not at all. I decided I needed to freshen up my look. It's no secret that my husband and I are in the process of getting a divorce. So, I wanted to spice things up in the dating world.
Okay, I get it. Now let's talk about Juliana. Rumor has it that she isn't returning to the show. Why do you think?
Listen, I don't know, and I haven't seen her. But if she's never in my presence ever again, I will be a happy girl.
What exactly went down between you two? The streets are talking, you know.
She was arrested for physical altercation, and I don't want to be around such an animal.
What kind of an altercation exactly?
The records are public property. I did my research, and apparently she beat up a college boyfriend of hers and did a lot of damage.
But we saw Mara slap Lola, and you came to her defense. What's the difference?
The difference is that Mara never would have acted like that before Juliana entered her life.
She's a grown woman though. Plus, if I recall, you threatened to beat Lola's ass as well.
Irrelevant. Juliana is bad news. I don't care, and clearly she has something to hide. I haven't shown my face because of my surgeries. Where is she? She fled the town once news broke of her past arrest.
That's an excellent point. So what are your relationships like with the group of women now?
I have only spoken to Desiree and Bridget. The rest, I couldn't care less.
Well, hopefully it all patches up soon. Thank you, Avery, for seeing us. Don't go away. The Nick Parks Show will be right back after this.
I don't play games with people, yet I still end up winning.
I practice law, but in life, I make my own rules.
My hair may be red, but my pockets are full of green.
I put the real in Simwives, one slap at a time.
Inner beauty is what counts, but outer beauty doesn't hurt.
When times get tough, your biggest ally is yourself.
I have a big mouth, and my empire will be even bigger. Knock knock, anyone home? Wait, I can just let myself in. Did I mention my landlord decided to evict me? At least with friends like Sydney, I'll never be homeless.
Welcome to our humble abode.
I honestly can't thank you enough for letting me stay here until I find a new place.
Don't even worry about it. It'll be so much fun. Like the Golden Girls, but 70 years younger. I know I don't have the most extravagant house in Bridgeport. I mean, Avery called it a shoe, for goodness sake. But when you don't have kids, why have so much unnecessary space? Although Lola probably will fill that child void.
Please! With the best plastic surgeons at our fingertips, we'll never end up looking like them.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of plastic surgery, did you see Avery's new interview?
Yeah! Nose job, lip job, boob job, probably a butt job too. She looks great.
Yeah, but her new look is like shockingly different. There's definitely some deeper issues. She doesn't seem totally right in the head. I've had my fair share of encounters with Avery last year, and her mind seemed to be all over the place. She shunned her friendship with Desiree to befriend me, only to then defriend Mara and become friends with Desiree and Bridget. I just don't understand where her loyalties lie. Perhaps her husband questioned that in their marriage.
Well, she is getting a divorce. That could be the underlying reason for a lot of her changes and behavior. I think she's just being an attention whore. I know. I'm famous for being an attention whore. But you don't see me changing my entire face and sleeping with the enemy, huh?
What do you think of her friendship with Bridget? Have you and Bridget spoken at all?
Well, it seems like they had nobody else, so they found each other. No, Bridget still won't talk to me. I get it! I f***ed up. I regret a lot of things I've done in the past, but I'm turning over a new leaf. So hopefully, everyone can eventually accept that.
Are you going to invite her to our grand opening on Friday? I'm so excited! Lola and I have been working towards opening a boutique in downtown Bridgeport. It's called Sidla BP, and yours truly has her very own fashion line to accompany the store.
No, I haven't invited her, but even if I did, I don't know if she'd come. I haven't invited Avery either, but mostly because I didn't even know her name until she became such a huge headline in the city. I honestly thought her name was Amber all of last year.
I don't know if inviting Avery is such a good idea, especially since Mara will be coming. Surprisingly, once Lola and Mara put all their differences behind them, we've all been on the road to becoming good friends.
Oh, that's true. You're totally right. Mara and I are in a great place, and I definitely do not want to f*** that up by inviting Avery. Plus, doesn't her face need to, settle a bit? It still looks a little swollen. By a little, I mean a lot.
I do think you should extend an invite to Bridget. If your friendship meant anything to her, she'll come to support you on your new endeavor.
Okay, I'll send one, but it's all up in the air at this point.
Anyways, let's finish unpacking before Giles gets home. Then we can have some cocktails in the back.
You got it! Tequila is honestly my motivation for anything. I know I'm a changed person, but I have not changed my love for a good splash.
Hey girl! Loving this ensemble. You look stunning.
Thanks, hon. You know, it's hard to pair clothes that match my hair. Trevor thinks I should go back to brunette, but I'm digging this feisty red.
It totally suits you. I love it. I met Antonella at our kids' preschool, and we hit it off instantly. She used to be bi-coastal between Bridgeport and Twinbrook, so I would only see her on and off. But now that she's back in town full-time, we've been having a blast.
I wish I could play with more punk, short looks like you do, but my head is honestly shaped like a cone, so I have to cover it somehow. I would look like f***ing Patrick Star with a toupee. No joke.
Stop! You're exaggerating. So what's new? How's Trevor and the kids?
I mean, they haven't killed me yet. Or as I should say, I haven't killed them. I know this is a sensitive topic for you, but how are you taking this whole Avery situation?
I don't even know what to think. On the one hand, I feel bad for her in her divorce. I've even reached out. But on the other, the things she's been saying about people are totally out of line.
Like all that stuff about Juliana going to prison. How is Juliana doing, by the way?
She's good. She's taking a much-needed vacation to escape all the nasty things being said about her. I know that Juliana has made some mistakes in the past, but haven't we all? The fact that Avery's trying to take her down is totally distasteful.
She made a mistake in her 20s, and to be honest, if my boyfriend at the time was being a douche, I probably would have done something too. Not hit him, exactly, but you know, put some laxative to his coffee. Or Viagra. Or both. Wouldn't that be fun?
I just don't even want to think about Avery and her bullshit anymore. I need to take my mind off everything. Listen, if you're not busy Friday, I got invited to this boutique opening downtown. My husband can't make it because of work, but would you want to be my plus one?
For you, hun? Sure. On any other occasion, I would never settle for someone's second option, but I've got to have my friends back in case there was any unwanted surprises.
Bridget, darling, what have you been up to? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey, Desiree. I know, I've been so busy with work lately. Traveling to Sunset Valley, Riverview, Monte Vista for my beauty line. We're expanding, you know?
That's amazing. Well, now that you're back, I've been meaning to ask you, are you going to the Sidla opening?
I mean, I was invited. I wasn't planning on going, to be honest. It was a nice gesture on Lola's part to send me an invitation, but it's going to take a lot more than a little olive branch for me to get over her sleeping with my ex.
Please don't let me go into the lion's den alone.
Can't you take Avery with you?
First off, she wasn't invited. Second of all, she's kind of a wild card. I have no idea what she would do. I need a drink just thinking about it.
Girl, it's 10 a.m. I've noticed that Desiree has been relying a bit too much on alcohol lately. I don't think it's a problem, yet. I'm just worried that something deeper is going on, which she is not telling me about. She is very reserved and likes to keep up a perfect image of her life. Listen, I'll come if Avery comes. I feel like if we need some backup, she'll come in with guns blazing.
I don't think anyone has really seen her since her surgeries. Except for that interview she did.
It will definitely be interesting to see everyone's reaction. I don't care if she was invited or not. She's tagging along. I'll make the call right now.
It should be fine. It looks like Juliana is still out of town, so nothing should go wrong, right?
With these ladies, you never know.
With the opening of mine and Lola's store just around the corner, I'm under a lot of stress. We've got to make sure everything is running smoothly and that all the pieces are assembled and ready for display. Let's just say I'm a nervous wreck.
Hey, sweetie, how's the final stretch going?
You know, we're making good progress. Lola's over at the store now arranging everything.
Actually, Lola is what I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Listen, I know it's a bit of a burden having her here, especially while we work on the store, but I promise, once we start making a profit and she gets back on her feet, she'll be out of our house in no time.
But how long will that even take, Sydney? Lola is too close for comfort right now. She's always in our space. She's an utter wreck who needs constant guidance. Did you forget that we're engaged and we should be working towards our wedding?
Don't blame all that on Lola. I wanted this store to happen even more than she did. You know I love everything fashion and having my own line has always been a dream of mine. I'm sorry that the wedding has had to take a backseat for now. It hasn't been the easiest with Lola here at the house. Giles is always irritated or simply ignoring us. Lola is oblivious, and I'm stressed to get the store open on top of everything.
Whatever, Sydney. You promised me that when she moved in here that she wouldn't get between the two of us.
She's not!
Well, it doesn't seem like that. And when the store does open, both of you will just spend your entire time there.
What do you want me to do? Be your 1950s perfect housewife?
No, I just... Fine. We'll talk about this later.
Things have been tough. I'm not going to lie. I just don't even want to think about my relationship at the moment. I'll deal with it once we finally get the show on the road.
Lola? Sydney? This place is amazing. Everything in here is to die for.
Thanks, hon. It means a lot coming from you.
Don't mention it. By the way, this is my friend, Antonella.
Hi, nice to meet you both. This place is absolutely fabulous, and so are both of you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. You look amazing yourself. How come I never see you around town?
Well, I used to alternate between Bridgeport and Twinbrook, but I'm here now full-time, until some bitches piss me off.
Well, we must get some drinks sometime. You seem like a fun girl. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married to a dermatologist, Trevor Stiles. I like to think of him as my biggest investment. This way I'll never look like a hag.
I'm sorry. Did you say Trevor Stiles?
Where's the waiter? You know, this service is really not up to par. Not up to my class standards anyways.
Let's just walk in quietly and keep a low profile. I came here to show my support. That's it. Does that mean I'm ready to become friends with Lola again? Absolutely not.
Okay, I'll go congratulate them a bit later, and say hi to Mara too.
I will not be doing that. At least she didn't bring that animal with her. Who's the girl with the red hair?
Oh my gosh! Is that Antonella Giano?
Yeah, I think so. She looks great. In a cheap hooker kind of way. Do you know her?
Personally, no. And I don't care to.
Why? Did she do something to offend you?
Well, she's married to my ex-husband and is a gold-digging sociopath.
You mean the same one that Lola slept with?
The one and only. It looks like she came here with Mara.
I'm going to ask her to leave.
I don't care what anyone says. Avery has been a great friend to me. I think her problem last year was that she was looking for someone to take her under their wing. She kind of bounced around looking for someone to be loyal to and vice versa. And, well, I'm it. You don't have to. I don't plan on staying long anyways.
Does it matter, Bridget? It's so rude. It's so disrespectful. Don't try to stop me.